A new report released today suggests men are being victimized a lot more than we think.
All right, listen up, y'all.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is another episode of All Things Education Official. I am your host and educator, Dr. Abdullah, giving you educational news from a foundational Black American man's perspective. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Put me in the algorithm. If you like what I'm bringing here and you like the content, please follow me on my social media handles at Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, TikTok, LinkedIn, and X. And if you enjoy the content, you want to donate to the channel, please feel free to go to the About section and or follow the link and buy me a cup of coffee. It will be greatly, greatly appreciated. As an important back to school message, this broadcast is a message of prevention. I know that most of us have seen or have been made aware of the most recent situation with the track and field star Sha'Carri Richardson and her romantic partner Olympian Christian Coleman.
On July 27th, the Olympic star was arrested at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport after an alleged incident with her boyfriend and fellow track and field sprinter Christian Coleman at the TSA security checkpoint, according to a police report obtained by The Athletic. The report states, per the outlet, that Richardson was involved in a heated argument with her boyfriend of 2 years when the arresting officer alleged she shoved Coleman multiple times as he was walking away. She then appeared to throw a pair of headphones at him, per the outlet. And after reviewing the security footage, police deemed her actions probable cause for arrest on 4th-degree domestic violence assault charges, per the report. Ultimately, Richardson spent less than 24 hours in custody, with Coleman refusing to press charges as he, quote, declined to be a victim.
As an educator, I have witnessed a serious increase of female on male aggression in the classrooms, hallways, and the playgrounds. These sometimes are joking, but oftentimes these interactions are sincere on the part of the female student. I often remind my younger sisters that the boys haven't attacked them because they know that they could easily overpower them. The girls think the boys are afraid of being beaten by a girl, so they haven't hit them back. I always tell my little sisters, if he wants to knock you out, all he needs is one good punch. These young ladies are so convinced, though, because they have never had a one-to-one physical altercation, that they could actually beat these young men, and that's blowing my mind. What is more disturbing is that when the girls are physically aggressive, the young men are afraid to retaliate due to the stigma and repercussions of physically defending oneself against a girl. Young men have literally run into my office, closed the door in fear, and declared, "Dr. Abdullah, yo, she keep hitting me, and I can't hit her back because I'll get in trouble." Their mothers have taught many of them that it doesn't matter what a girl does, you should simply walk away.
When it's a female who is the abuser, the natural inclination, I think, may be to assume that he can handle himself. If there's a male identified at the scene who is a victim, I think there is an unconscious bias, so men may not get referrals at the scene for services.
In my research for this topic, I found it damn near impossible to locate any information specifically related to the data surrounding female on male violence. It's as if the researchers of domestic violence are not taking the issue of female on male violence seriously. I've had the hardest time seeking consequences for young ladies that have perpetrated violence upon my younger brothers and students. Being told things like, he can just walk away from her, or he could whoop that little girl if he wanted to, she's not going to hurt him. These responses actually embolden the young ladies, and they lessen the protection for the young men. According to the CDC.gov article, Intimate Partner Violence, Sexual Violence and Stalking Among Men, survey data has found that men experience a high prevalence of intimate partner violence, sexual violence, and stalking. Most first-time victims occurred before the age of 25, with many victims having their first experience with violence of a domestic nature before 18. Intimate partner violence, about 1 in 3 men experience contact, sexual violence, physical violence, and or stalking by an intimate partner during their lifetime. Nearly 56% of men who were victims of contact, sexual violence, physical violence, and or stalking by an intimate partner first experienced these or other forms of violence by that partner before age 25. 97% of men who experienced rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner had only perpetrators. Once again, 97%. Due to outside forces and continued internal strife, The foundational Black American community is now more of a matriarchal community where a large portion of our households are female-led. Because of this, many young boys are subjected to physical chastisement and discipline from women primarily when they are being redirected. These practices help to convey the message that it is acceptable to be physically reprimanded by a woman if she feels disrespected, angered, or sometimes merely irritated or annoyed. Through stable and positive fathers and male models, these types of interactions could be lessened and this cycle can be broken. We must teach our young men boundaries within the relationships and the signs to be aware of when dating or engaging any young lady. According to the act.liveyourdream.org article entitled 42 Domestic Violence Warning Signs, these are some of the signs that should make our young men more aware and make them aware of. Signs of physical abuse such as hitting, punching, kicking, shoving, choking, or slapping. Upon weapons, using weapons to inflict harm or threaten you, controlling what you eat or when you sleep, forcing you to do work against your will, forcing you to do drugs or use alcohol, and stopping you from seeking medical attention or calling the police. Our children are a precious commodity. And if we wish to get the foundational Black American community back on track, we need to provide our young men the love and support that they need to thrive and carry our community to the next era of greatness. Once again, this is another episode of All Things Education Official. I thank you. And please remember, this message is a message for prevention. Please share this with young men, all ages, all grade levels, because they need to be protected. You are dismissed.
Yeah! You are all expurgated. You are dismissed.
Too much propaganda, spiritual pollution. Too many problems, not enough solutions. So many billionaires that make no contributions. Gotta create fun and maintain our institutions. Word to the masses, our government is backwards. Only thing I've learned is what a babble and a crab is. Deploying all these tactics to keep us all distracted. Scrolling on our gadgets and we scroll right past it. Are we caught up in the fashion? They sitting back laughing. This education we're lacking. All the laws they be passing. Peep the curriculum, you see they're subtracting. The necessary work, these kids mentally absent. Turned our food plastic.